We got married way too young, just 1 year after high school. Back then, it felt romantic, like we were proving our love to the world. Two stupid kids promising each other forever, before we even understood what forever meant. We went to college together, struggled together, built our entire lives side by side. And for a while, I genuinely believed she was all I would ever need. Then I got my first real job, and that's where I met her, another woman. She knew I was married, but one day she asked me something that never left my head. Do you ever regret getting married so young? And the worst part is, I hesitated. That hesitation destroyed everything. I'm not going to blame her for what happened. The married one was me. The selfish one was me. I started the affair. I crossed every line. And eventually, I looked my wife in the eyes and told her, I don't love you anymore. I think we should get a divorce. She just stared at me for a few seconds, then quietly said, okay, and walked out of the room. That night, I heard her crying in our bedroom. Not loud, not dramatic, just quiet crying through the wall. The kind that makes your chest hurt when you hear it. I remember standing outside the door, wanting to comfort her. But how do you comfort someone after becoming the reason they're broken? And somehow, even after hearing her cry, I still felt relieved. I thought I was finally free. The divorce happened fast, too fast. She didn't fight me on anything. Not the house, not the money, not even the dog we adopted in college. That should have been my first warning sign. Someone who spent over a decade loving you doesn't just stop fighting overnight. But I didn't think about that then. I was too distracted by my new beginning. Me and the other woman moved in together almost immediately. At first, it felt exciting. New apartment, new life, no responsibilities tying me down. It felt like freedom. Until the silence started. No more good morning texts waiting for me. No more random grocery lists on the fridge. No more tiny arguments about what movie to watch. No one asking if I made it home safe. I didn't realize how much love existed in the little things until they disappeared. Then one night, about 6 months after the divorce, I got drunk and looked at my ex-wife's social media. She was smiling. Actually smiling. She'd cut her hair shorter, started traveling, started painting again. Things she stopped doing while we were married. And standing next to her was another man. He had his arm around her waist, and she looked happy. Not pretending to be happy, not moving on happy, peaceful. That's when it finally hit me. She wasn't the thing trapping me. I was. I spent years blaming marriage for my unhappiness, when really, I was just unhappy with myself. And by the time I understood that, I had already destroyed the one person who truly loved me unconditionally. The relationship with the other woman didn't even last another year. Turns out relationships built on betrayal usually end the same way they begin. She cheated on me too. Funny how karma works. Now I live alone, different apartment, different city, different life. But sometimes, late at night, when everything gets quiet, I still think about that night outside our bedroom door, her crying on the other side, and me standing there, too selfish to walk away from my mistake, but too cowardly to fix it. If I could relive one moment in my life, it wouldn't be the affair, or the divorce papers, or even meeting the other woman. It would be that hesitation, that tiny, horrible hesitation after she asked me, do you regret getting married so young? Because deep down, that was the exact moment I started losing everything.